turn around. That's not your best side. Turn around. Hey, BJ, this way. Yeah, there you go. This is her better side. Hello, hello everyone. I'm Kaye here on my homestead in Tennessee with my cat BJ, and we're going to talk about the EcoFlow Delta2 power station. Now, you may think that you are prepared for a grid down scenario, but if you haven't test driven your machines and your water supply and all of that, you may not be as prepared as you think you are. And that is my scenario. So today we're going to test drive this new EcoFlow that I purchased on sale over Labor Day. So stay with me. It says generator, okay, battery generator. It doesn't generate, it receives energy, holds it, and then distributes it to your various devices. At any rate, I was glad to see it wasn't all wrapped, you know, with tape, and it's just got 2 pieces of tape, and it's very easy to open, and it's a very sturdy box with, I'm told, a very sturdy foam core in the bottom, which you want to hang on to. Don't throw that away. Okay, they do have, I saw this on one site, I was checking prices on a lot of different places, and they do have just a little trolley like that, a little caster with wheels on it where you can, I don't know, I guess you got to bend over and pull it or something. And they do also have a dolly, but not as significant as a moving dolly like that one. So let's see, let's open it up and I'll bring you in for a closer look. You can see what's in the box. Okay, I may have to set this on the floor, but for now, let's just pull the first piece of packing out. Really nice piece that covers it all, and whoo! Right away you get a gust of the plastic smell, so keep your nose away from that. You might even want to let this off gas a bit. Now I'm told this is 27 pounds, but this feels heavier to me. Oh my goodness, that's got to be more than 27 pounds. If you have yet to get a generator, I recommend a dual fuel. That way you have 2 options. And propane in propane tanks is much easier to store long term. You cannot store gasoline long term. You can add an additive to it called stable to make it last a little bit longer. But still, you're better off if you have dual fuel and if you have a power switch, which I don't have. It ignites. You don't have to yank on the cord. Okay. Let's lift it out. That looks like the back. That looks like the front. Very simple. And then all of your plug-ins are on the side with your screen here, and more plugs on this side. Okay, and like I said, okay, here's your box of cords, and you don't want to get rid of this. You might want to keep the whole box. Well, you would want to keep the whole box, you know, for a while. We're going to get the generator going, and then I am going to open the box and get the correct cords to plug it in. That opens nicely. And then here is your, okay, that's empty. Here is your, looks like a small power cord. It has a cigarette lighter plug, which you can use for multi-purposes. And then here's your main cord where you plug in the power station to the generator. And that's what we'll be doing. This has a nice Velcro, and great, and it stays on there. I love when cords come with these and they stay on there. It's so convenient. All right, let's see if we can crank this baby up. This has to be right-handed, so I've got to go right here. Okay, that's in the way. That's a long cord. Want to make sure you got nothing back there behind your hand. That doesn't sound like anything's happening. Okay. There's nothing happening there. This is very good for me to... All the directions are here. Fan, which is in the back. There's the gas, oil. Hopefully it's got oil. I've turned this thing. I can't even tell what that is. I can tell it's a finger, but I can't tell what it's actually pushing or touching. There's just nothing else, no other buttons, and I've already done this. And then it says to pull, and then adjust the choke. And that's all it says. I guess we just have to keep pulling for a little while and see if it wakes up. It's been a year. Okay. It's 100% humidity. Oh my goodness, I'm dripping. Come on, baby, come on, come on. Okay, can you see the sweat going down through there? I'm glad this happened, because this is a lesson for all of you who haven't cranked up your generator in a year, and maybe you're a woman like me and you're not as strong as a man who could pull that for an hour and not get tired. Okay. To the generator. Okay, so it was just a question of the choke. There's no marking on the choke, and then there's a little picture, and it says in order of steps to do, it had pushing the choke all the way over after these other steps. But you have to have it on this generator, you have to have it all the way back in order to crank it, for it to spark plug the fire. So I'm sitting there debating on, I'm gonna have to get this thing serviced, it's gonna have to have the spark plugs cleaned, or whatever. I mean, I have owned that for 4 years, and I've really run it for maybe 10 hours. So that wore me out just getting that thing started, and of course when I had it right, it just went right first pull. Well, you saw it. Literally, that was the first pull when it went on. So okay, I'm back from the chiropractor. What I had to do is, this wasn't going fast enough on the gas generator, and it was in front of the truck because it was threatening rain. Now we have a thunderstorm warning. So I went ahead and plugged it into the wall, put that back, went to the chiropractor, came back. Now it's fully charged from the wall. I was gone for about an hour. So we're going to go in and do 1 or 2 loads of laundry. We want to drop it all the way down to 0. Pull the washing machine out. Almost can't plug it in the tray, but you can barely. Need to turn it on. We've got 100% there. Yeah, you've got an on-off button here that turns that panel on. So, let's see now. We've got power. Come on, baby, come on. Okay. %, after the first load. This is the next day and we're starting our second load. Yep. So you have to turn the power down there and the power on the panel on. Let's see if it works now. What? Worked yesterday. How did I make it work yesterday? Aha. Okay, you just have to hold the button down until it beeps. Pretty simple. Okay, 81%. We'll see where we are after this load. Okay, that says 58%, and that's after running 2 loads of laundry. Let's find another way to use up that 58%. Okay, so what is the thing we worry about the most in a grid down, power out situation? Freezers, our food. Okay, we have 57% with 4 hours. I believe that's 4 hours left of power. Okay. The EcoFlow Delta2 kept my freezer going until about 7 o'clock last night. So that's about 6 hours. Now every freezer has different needs, power needs, and you'll have to check out the capacity. But I ran 2 loads of laundry and ran the freezer for a long time. So that really is a great cushion, not having to hear that generator going for 7 hours to run your freezer. So, and of course you can recharge it in your 110 outlet in an hour and I think 15 minutes, hour and a half tops. So if you get the proper generator, which I don't have, and I learned that during this exercise, which I'm so glad I went through this, because the EcoFlow Delta2 needs a pure sine inverter in the generator, which I don't have. And so I'm glad I stopped short. When I saw that 8 hours, I'm going, whoa, I got to go to the chiropractor anyway. So it all worked out. I didn't damage the power station, but you don't want to use a regular gas generator because it could. So I hope that's been helpful. And of course, the power station, you want that to basically to charge your fine electronics, like your cell phone, your laptop, your iPad, whatever, and lights. But in a pinch, I proved that, you know, you can keep your freezer going for a few hours. So check it out, think about it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'm Kaye, God bless. Yeah, that's on. Wait. You know, on and off start with the same letter, so. Nope. That's an whoops, that was an interesting bug. Okay.